My name is Aaliyah Dalmalino. I'm the Trails Coordinator at Greenagers. I've been with Greenagers for about, I'd say, 8 years now. You know, this is a program that gets kids involved in their community. So these are local kids working on local projects. In a lot of cases, these are kids that have never been out to these work sites, whether that be a really popular hiking spot or a cultural site. We like to think we're planting this seed of stewardship. You know, these are the kids that will one day either run these institutions or be on the board of them, or, you know, be the people that go out and clear the trails in the future.
I'm Tristan Collins. I've been on the day crew for 3 years. I do it partly because I enjoy working outside, and also because I grew up around here and I've been to many of these places, and it feels good to try to keep them looking nice and in good shape.
I'm Jesse Blumenthal. I've been working with Greenagers for 4 years now, helping the environment, building trails, and helping people enjoy the outdoors.
I'm actually going to school for environmental science, so I like to kind of do this during the summer to kind of get more involved in nature and learn more about plants. And my boss is really knowledgeable about different invasive species and animals and things like that, so I learn a lot over the summer that helps with my school.
My name's Schilling. I'm here with Greenagers. Right now we're putting in a trail, a handicap accessible trail here at Shakespeare and Company. Later on they're going to be installing a theater in this area so that people can come and enjoy an outside theater and have a handicap accessible for everyone to be able to enjoy it. We're doing some work, but at the same time we feel like we're helping out the community more. We're actually being a part and supporting it, and like I live in Lenox, so it's going to be nice to be able to come down here in a bit and just see this stone path that we're building and think I did something to better this community in a way.
It's a decent wage, and it was described to me one time as a breakfast club. You know, these kids from all sorts of backgrounds, and they get out here, and it's a really great team building opportunity. And by the end of the summer, they're all buds. They're all good friends.
So this is my first year actually participating in Greenagers. I've been in it for about 2 months. Today was the orientation for the newcomers and some veterans. We met up, talked a little bit about Greenagers, what we do, and we just did a egg toss, and some people got yoked. But it was basically just a team building exercise. We got to meet new people. We partnered up with people we've never met before, and it was a great experience.
Now where does this river empty out?
More of a learning experience than a job, I would say.
As time went on, they took that operation, they moved upriver, north to Pittsfields, found some partners and founded General Electric. Is everyone familiar with General Electric? General Electric had a big old transformer unit, and they used PCBs in their transformers. We want the river to be alive. We don't want to kill off all the bacteria. We don't want PCBs in our river. Now, the river still supports a lot of life, no doubt about it. A lot of recreation. It's a beautiful section right here. Look at those white caps, okay? Great section to go canoeing or paddling, if you're into that sort of thing. Really fun, okay? The river used to provide life. It's where we set up all these factories, okay? Where there's fast flow, where there's white water, that's where we set up mills. That's where industry and commerce boomed, these small New England towns, okay? And it's where I still have the most fun going paddling. Cool? Thanks, I did not need that. Thanks, Jake.
So did you learn anything on this tour? Just stuff about PCB. Yeah, besides that, I knew basically everything else from outside experience. What was Ilya telling you about what else besides the PCBs? Just how all the factories were set up, and dumping the waste into the water, how the Rite Aid right over there got bulldozed down to the edge and probably into the water some, and how the Conservancy couldn't let it stand and started to clean up that area, and that really sparked this entire project.
So they're all over Berkshire and Columbia County primarily. We've got an Appalachian Trail crew. They'll be building a lot of stone staircases, quarrying the stone on site. So that means we're not bringing in anything. We're actually finding it underground and then bringing it onto the trail building staircases in areas that are really prone to erosion. We've got crews that'll be doing, bread and butter Greenagers, building a trail where there isn't a trail at the moment. We've got a crew that'll be cribbing up on top of Manhattan cobble and doing a lot of soil pitting. So that's basically just digging a big old pit and then moving the soil onto the trail. We've got crews that'll be going to the Bidwell house to do a bunch of that trail work I was talking about. We've got a crew that'll be going to Rockwell to be doing a bunch of invasive species control. We've got crews all over the place.
I was removing water chestnuts last year from a birding sanctuary, and seeing kind of the life come back after we removed all of these invasive species was really special. Like right after we started clearing, we saw deer starting to come into the pond and be comfortable around us, and you saw a lot of fish coming up where before they were kind of choked out by all of these invasive species. So it's really exciting to see the native species come back.
So we are at Chesterwood today in the woods. They're installing some sculptures up there. Looks like they're mostly wood sculptures, but they're the big vehicles made a lot of tracks in the mud, so we're having fun making it more flat. There were some really deep muddy ditches here, so we're filling that in right now. I started working with Greenagers last year. I like this because I like to be outdoors. It's a way to, earn some extra money. It's also nice to be with other people my age.
Just tell me briefly about where you are today and what you guys just did.
Well, we're at the Norman Rockwell Museum, and we just finished up a tour inside and got to look at a lot of the artwork.
We just took a tour, and it was very exciting. We got to know how Norman Rockwell became an artist.
I enjoyed a lot of it. Didn't understand all of it, but it now, makes me appreciate, what we do and how we can help out.
There was a lot more history here than I thought. They gave us a tour.
We found out that this is one of the stops on the Underground Railroad. It's thinking about how so many people over all the years have worked so hard getting it to even look like this, and just the fact that we're here adding on to it and improving it and just adding to the history, I guess.
I mean, it's a cool experience to know where, what we were doing and what we came from. Because when I first started working for the railroad, for the trail, I didn't know that W.E.B. Du Bois started his career just right across the water. So that was cool to know.
Can't tell you the number of times I've had Greenagers from years past, and I've met them out on the trail that they worked on, and they're coming back to show off, a staircase they built or a cribbing wall or something like that. They're showing it off to their girlfriend, their new girlfriend, or their mom or their aunt or something like that. It's really incredible.